It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave. Oh, it's Salah! And he makes no mistake. Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pacho. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Zielinski knocks it into space. Oh, good take, and Yamal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He'll try from distance! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top drawer. They are purring, truly purring. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Can he finish? Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Sensational from Camavinga! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is stunning. Goes for a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Oh, I think there's been a greater miss.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. He's having a hit! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 29 minutes is number 6, Yamal.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's in on goal, and he shoots! Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mohamed Salah, tries one from range! And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! And that has faded wide. Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe. There's the shot! Has another go! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Camavinga. Now there's and Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! And that's a good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such a
real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Fernandes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your...
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So that's it for the first half, and Everett shapes to shoot! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Danilo. And that's another good win of the ball. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name.
Manchester couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the finish! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's not an especially good pass, that. In with the challenge. Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And Messi! This is their second corner of the game. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cleared away. Look at the space here. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance!
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Salah. And he plays one through. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 64 minutes is...
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 13.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mohamed Salah being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He is through here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe. He has a look up. Plays it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. And here's Yamal. Tries to cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal. In towards the... Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, well measured. Header! Caught offside that time. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Oh, that's neat. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 2.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Yamal. Is there any... He's had a shot! No, that's just wide. swiftly away. Messi. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
4 added minutes has been
Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Big chance! Oh, the ball's... in he goes again! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Zielinski is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
I think he's going to be really important for this team, Peter, because he provides a wonderful balance between attack and defence. He's someone the manager can trust to make the right decision out there, so this fella can have a big impact.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Mkhitaryan. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
No way he was going to let him past. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Zielinski, distributed tidily. And he's quick to it. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kamate, and he skips past his man. Still goalless at the moment.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he latch on to this? Serginho. And he's decided to go for it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Can he finish? Goal! Inter!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't...
And he shoots! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper, he read it, but succumbed to the placement.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Dumfries tries a cross. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's picked out the run. And he can thump it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Yamal. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed.
Oh no, what has happened here? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Camavinga. Pedri. And he shoots! And it's Pedri. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in plenty of space here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rafinha. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most convincing of passes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Oh, well played. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Almost half an hour in now. Good ball, good take. Camavinga. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Fermin. Alvarez. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Pedri. Fermin. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Long ball upfield. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Now it's Alvarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Alvarez. Short changes him with that pass.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Great vision. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Alvarez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Kubasi. De Jong. Yamal might just make this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength. Now it's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He's on shapes to shoot! There's the shot! And it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given, it always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standard.
Great chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's looking wide. Camavinga. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Lopez. And here's Rafinha. It's a promising position, and it's made its way to him.
Madrid really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Who saw this coming? Madrid are hurt by just about the final punch. Now this could be a chance. There will be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Fermin. Pedri, who does have an... Oh, he's having a go! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Punched away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a sharp pass. And it's De Jong. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Alvarez, absolutely.